Hey, it's Jodi here. Thanks so much for watching this video on the 4 ways that you could use your intuition to help yourself heal. So first, let's define healing, because I think there's a lot of mystery to this word. You know, we think we know what it means. We're not sure if someone else is saying it in a different way. Words are dual, so we really have to know we understand each other in order to communicate about them. So healing means going from a place where you're struggling to a place of less struggling. So it's a continuum. There might be all kinds of phases in the healing process. And if you move in the direction of less suffering, then you're moving in the direction towards healing or in the process of healing. So how does our intuition help us in that process to go from struggle and suffering to feeling better? You know, a lot of people get really nervous about feeling better because they're like, it seems so like unknown, and it's like, will it be better? And I want to tell you, first of all, yes. By definition, healing is feeling better. So it's going from a state of higher suffering to lower suffering. Now, there's 4 ways you could bring your intuition online, right, to do this process. And when I say intuition, I'm talking about this understanding information from one of your senses that you wouldn't ordinarily get in the world of form. You got it from some other way besides what's evidence right in front of you. That's your intuition, what you've come to understand and you sense from outside of this world. All right, so that's your higher wisdom. It could be from a higher power, spirit. A lot of people believe different things about where we get our intuition, but humans are very sensitive. We're very sensitive, and there's throughout our human history to help us evolve, we've gained these senses to really feel beyond what's in front of our face so that we could keep ourselves safe. And now, and I think we were a lot more intuitive in the past, like we were a lot more connected to the earth and the understandings and being able to interpret the plants and the sky and the stars and all of that, right? But now that we have this modern culture, we're a little bit separated from that nature. And now I feel like we have the pendulum swinging and we have all the sensitivity, but not yet the total integrated connection with the earth. And so I think that's partly what we have to do. And what I help people do in my Activate and Develop Your Intuition, my online course. So I have an online video course, which is transmissional. You get the energy to really open up these channels. And then there's a live group. So we really do a lot of practice together and a lot of healing and integration in that group. But I really teach people how to reconnect with their roots, reconnect to the earth, reconnect to their higher power so that they could get that wisdom. And it eliminates, you know, stress, eliminates suffering. It helps us really make sense of grief and loss and a history of trauma. We really opens us up into how to help other people and how to really make a difference in the world. And so that's why I'm teaching this course, which is open for registration this week only. So if you're watching it and you look at the date of this video, this week I am opening this course so that we start in the next week, the beginning of May. All right, so I want to talk about the 4 ways that we could use our intuition to heal. And one is understanding what. I'm looking at my notes here, sorry. Understanding the what. Like, what's wrong? Sometimes we really got to know what's the problem so we know what we could do to fix it. And for a lot of people, this really holds them up because they're constantly looking for that why and the what is wrong. And so they want to they're overlooking. And if you knew how to trust yourself and if you knew how to read the situation and read what is going on, then you would know what's wrong. You would know why this has happened and why you're feeling this way. Sometimes it's really obvious, but sometimes there's like hidden blocks in there that we can't see. And so our intuition is one way of getting at them quickly. When I'm working with people privately, that's my magic, is that I could get to the place very, very quickly of what that block is and help you remove it. but I could teach you how to use your own intuition to do that. So the second way is who to get help, who to ask for. So that could be a person in this world. It could be your ancestors or saints or angels, or it could be someone who you loved who's passed on, who is here to support you, or your best friend, your partner, or your kid, whatever. There's tons of people in our community. So that's the who. Who could we call on to help in this process? That's a great way of knowing with your intuition, like, can I trust this person? Who should I reach out to for help? So the who. So we got the what is wrong, we got the who can help, and then next is how. How? Because there's so many different ways to heal. And so trying to figure out and talk to your own body and talk to your own mind and your emotions, like, what are the next steps in the healing process? Right? I teach people how to become their own healer. I teach sensitive souls how to heal themselves so they could heal the world. I teach them how to become their own healer, how to talk to themselves in a way that they understand how to move forward, like the exact steps, because that information's out there. And if we're guessing, or if we're beating ourselves up, or we're making mistakes, it could cause us a lot more suffering. So we really want to use our intuition for the how. Last one here. Intuition tells you where to focus your attention. So where is it that we need to focus our attention? In gratitude and in thankfulness, and like knowing that it's going to happen, like really trusting. Do we want to focus on our fear? Is that going to really help us? Never, usually. That's not usually the case. But so how we're going to focus our attention. And let's stick one more in there. Let's stick one more in there. I know I said 4. We got the what, the how, the who, and the where. Let's add in a why here. Like, why is it important for us to make this difference in our life? Why is it important for us to heal? That is the purpose, and that's going to help you, motivate you to override all the fear. Be brave enough to take these steps. Now, usually the healing steps aren't hard. They take discipline, but they're not usually that hard. Like, it's hard to suffer. We have to keep remembering that. And healing is actually a way out of that, remember? All right, so I'm so happy. Listen, my intuition program, check it out, jodiamid.com/intuition. Check out this program and see if it's for you. You're able to spend some time with me in a small group where we really go deep and we help people heal their past and really open up those channels so that they could get that information, help themselves, and help everyone around them. If you're a practitioner of any kind, if you're a coach, if you're a therapist, if you're a massage therapist, yoga teacher, nurse, a physical therapist, if you help people, occupational therapist, I'm not trying to leave anyone out. So if you want some help up-leveling your life and your spiritual gifts, come join me in this class, because it's going to blow your mind away. And I hope I see you there, and really we get to know each other and we change ourselves and the world in the way it needs to happen, like yesterday. All right, I'll see you next time.